This is a smaller, tight-knit group of individuals that really represent the country.
It doesn't matter what age you are, if you're willing to win, you're willing to put your best effort.
It's not how hard you get hit.
I ended up fracturing my thumb.
They suspected that he had Crohn's.
It's how hard you get hit and get knocked down and get up again. We don't take days off.
That's right, strength, no weakness.
Sky's kind of the limit.
Get ready, because today we are taking a look at some of our future prodigies and pros. This is No Days Off.
It's showtime.
Where do I go?
These dancers are ballet's versions of young Olympians. Our form's top prospects, each of them hoping to be drafted into the major leagues at American Ballet Theater.
Hi, I'm Joseph Markey. I'm 17 years old, and I'm a ballet dancer with ABT Studio Company.
This is warming up your whole body.
Cross-training wise, we start with aerobics and line drills, and then we go into stations, working on certain things to help us improve in our overall technique.
So every Wednesday and Friday, the studio company have a functional strength training program, and it's basically just to help them keep strong, mainly to focus on attacking the core and the glutes, so they have nice strong legs, strong core to prevent any future injury and to help them with dancing. Slow, controlled descent. You're going to come up, clean the kettlebell. As ballet dancers, we're made to do unnatural things with the body, and through conditioning, your body learns to take it. A single leg stability is a huge one for ballet dancing because we're very rarely taking off from 2 feet and landing on 2 feet. So anything that can help stabilize the body and prepare it for the impact of a jump and landing from one foot to the other is a great benefit to a ballet dancer.
I strained my bicep about 4 weeks ago, so that's been a trip. Straining a muscle always leads to other problems in the area, so it's been a bit of a journey getting my arm back in shape. You can get the same injuries in dance as you can in any other sport. The simplest wrong step could lead to so many problems. I would say it's as much of a contact sport as any other sport, just in a different way. So my mom put me in dance when I was 3, but I didn't really love it at first. I was kind of more into sports and soccer and football mainly. Over the past few years, I've dedicated myself more to my training, and now I'm here. Last year, I moved to Orlando, and I went to the Orlando Ballet School to get better training. And then through a competition, Youth American Grand Prix, I auditioned, and I started here September 1st.
I think up, celebrate, it's almost over. Here.
Working with the teachers every day, people who were high professionals and who had great success in the art form, it's a lot to learn from. And just being around that every day, I feel like has helped me improve.
There are some things, especially in classical ballet, that have to be maintained. But as with anything, the technique keeps growing. But you're absolutely correct. Yeah. So intelligent, that Joseph Markey, really. He's smart, his instincts are... seriously though, you want to foster and inspire their own personalities. You want them as well to be creative. And so I really treat them as professionals.
I would say just part of it is his work ethic. He demands the best out of us while allowing us to have fun, and I feel like it really helps us grow.
Don't worry, that'll be the biggest word you hear from me. Something architectural. I think humor is a valuable tool. It's a good thing that people can keep it loose in order to achieve something that can be very demanding and very rigorous.
He brings a great atmosphere into the room, and I feel like he elevates you, and it's very personable. So it's something that you can really take from it and keep. It's not just kind of a correction that's dismissed, but he makes it a point to interact with you.
So cut that one out and see if you connect, just connect it with her. So would that be you, Plum?
I'm paired with Chloe for all of the rep this time.
Today we were working on their partnering, on their presentation, and the coda. It's a new challenge for them to work in a major classical pas de deux and to present themselves like professionals rather than like students. So they have to carry their upper body in a way that has a lot more maturity, and that conveys the story that's being told.
Because an audience can't necessarily relate to the dance steps always, but they can relate to the meaning behind them. So it's always about that deeper intention and that deeper meaning.
Joseph already is on top of things. He has an innate sense of partnering, where the ballerina needs to be, where her weight is, coordination.
Every partnership is different and every performer brings something different to the stage. And in some of those moments, it's finding how they can fit together and how to really bring out the best in each other.
It's just adjusting to each specific person and giving them what they need at this certain time. It's hard for me to know what she wants and it's hard for her to know what I want. So it's once you find that right thing, it's perfectly set, but getting to there sometimes can take a little bit of time, especially working with a new partner, and it's a new process.
They're right on the cusp of becoming professionals. They've worked tremendously long hours, so the athleticism is there, but it's still being further polished. And then the artistry is something that they can explore a lot more going forward.
It's all really about getting us stage ready and performance ready. Now we have 6 pieces of rep, so we're doing all of those 6 this weekend at Kotzbahn.
This is our first studio company only full program performance of the season. We have 6 pieces, including 3 new works. So this is the first time that they get out and have a go at them.
Really watch each other when you're running out. Those lines are still getting messy. As a creator, you're always critiquing your own art and you're always trying to find what can be improved for the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. So yes, we have one performance coming up in just a few hours, so we're trying to make that the best it can possibly be. It is strength and momentum and training, and communication is really a big part of it. I don't want to jinx it, but that was the cleanest I'd ever seen all of you come out for that one. So I think if you are ahead of the music a little bit like you just were, it works really well. With Joseph's bicep being hurt, I've made sure that he has communicated with me since the beginning to make sure that everything has worked effectively. It's much more important to take care of yourself in the long run, both for the good of the performance and obviously more so for their own health and well-being. For me, I get just as much out of working with them as perhaps they do with me, because there is a wealth of inspiration in the room, there is a hunger to explore, there's a hunger to create, and I thrive off of that.
I'm really excited just to get on stage. You feel the lights and you see the audience, and it's just something that's really exciting and it brings a lot of emotion out. And the adrenaline rush is always something that's pretty interesting, so it should be a good time. It's showtime. I've done a lot of other stuff, school-wise and sports-wise, and nothing has really compared to what dance brings to the table. And it's expressing emotion and bringing people joy and expressing everything to an open audience. It can be frustrating at times, just for many different reasons. At the end of the day, I always love what I do, and dance is something I really, really care about. So my love is always the same for the art form. It's just sometimes you got to push through a rough day.
Coming up next.
If you take a day off, it will lay you off. But if you don't take no days off, it will pay off. Strength! Yo, sir, I'm the young Jamaican trainer, shark of the ocean. Believe it, achieve it, become it. I want to tell these people out there, no days off. If you take a day off, it will lay you off. But if you don't take no days off, it will pay off.
Here to tell us all about his NBA All-Star Weekend in Toronto, please welcome 9-year-old DeMarge Smith.
I've been watching your motivational speeches and getting me inspired.
Yeah, remember me, the starting the Jamaican Rastafari. It's up to you, people. Don't let nobody dim your lights. Can't is a word I eliminate from my vocabulary. Yeah. And replace it with strength, no weakness. Strength, no weakness. Strength, no weakness. Strength, no weakness. My name's DeMarge. I'm 12 years old, and they call me the Young Jamaican Trainer. I have an idea.
What's the idea?
I want to motivate the crowd, I want to get them pumped, but I also want to give something so they can remember and apply in their regular life. So all the things that they think is impossible, we can never do, we can't accomplish this or that, they can make it possible and do those things.
So you make the impossible possible, basically. So
yeah.
When a person tells you that you can't do something, it's impossible.
Yeah.
We make it possible.
How do we make it possible?
It's about to be 2019. I want everybody to step up. I want everybody to have a dream, and I want you guys to accomplish it. I know you guys can move mountains. There's gonna be distractions along the way, but you guys have to have a positive mindset. When you self-talk, you put positive thoughts in your head, not negative. So 2019 is about to come, and I need everyone to be on their feet, ready to work hard and be determined to accomplish their crazy dream. And are you guys ready to do it? Because all those things that you think is impossible, it's gonna be possible once you accomplish it, and it's gonna have a sweet victory at the end. Anything
awesome.
I should add on?
Well, if you want to make it longer, but that was excellent, dude.
Thank you, thank you.
I talk to them a lot, and I'm always telling them to uplift themselves, you know, believe in themselves and never doubt themselves. And we may having a conversation in the car, and something just from that conversation spark a motivational speech. And just one word, and then we work on it together.
I love giving speeches. I love to motivate kids. I love to motivate adults, inspiring them, encouraging them, uplifting them so they can do the things that they thought were impossible. I don't get tired of it. I love it and it encourages me. When I give a speech, sometimes on the comment section, I hear, "You got me off my couch, I lost 10 pounds," and that means a lot to me. So these are the comments that I read of people giving me good, positive feedback. You inspire me to become the things I am now, a football athlete. You should run for president. That's a good comment. I'm gonna run for president. Thank you. We will win. That's my chant right there, my 3 W's. We will win. These are my favorites because these were my first appearance on Ellen when I had these and I raced the fastest man in the world, Usain Bolt.
Do you think that you could beat him?
Yeah, 100%.
Coming up next.
Summer, we wake up 4:30, we reach the park by 5, and we're running. Summer, we wake up 4:30, we reach the park by 5, and we're running.
We started doing this just to get in shape and start working out more, and we felt like the track was the best thing to do. If it's cold, it's raining, still got this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guys, we have touchdown at the track. I'm with my whole SNW family, and we're about to go running. You guys ready? Yes. Let's go. Strength, no weakness. Let's do this. Come on. No weakness.
DeMarjo was like 4 years old. We've been working out, you know, and I keep that going, because they love basketball. He loved track and field. So I say, for you to be successful, you have to be strong. So we continue doing that up to today.
That's what I'm talking about. 9, let's go. That's right. 10, let's go.
They motivate each other, and I keep them going, and I love it.
Come on, let's go. That's right, strength. No weakness. We don't do weakness. We do muscle. Woo! Come on. We off. Let's go.
Set. Go.
Oh.
All right, there you go. There you go, kick. Good. My name is Coach Ted Gustis. I'm DeMarjo's coach/trainer. DeMarjo is very, very quick in learning. I usually don't train that young people, coach that age, creating space. When I first got with him, he was shooting the ball off the backboards unintentionally. And then all of a sudden I started working with him on his jump shot, and now he's swishing it, making shots go in on a regular basis. He picks up very quickly. Whenever he gets down on himself, I immediately talk to him about self-talk. Self-talk is very important, building up your energy. Even when things are going wrong, you can either start sulking or you could get even, as I always say. Don't get mad, get even.
He always tell me self-talk, talk to myself, encourage myself, and I think that's a great strategy. Sometimes when you're feeling down, all you need is one word to pick you up.
Yes, good job, good job. Start off with one hand first. One hand, here you go. Don't move, just stay with me. Yeah, this is Aerodot, a game that I invented, originated from out of Vietnam. It's a great exercise, it's a tool that we use, but we also use it in basketball for cross training. Between the legs now, between the legs. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, good. Ah, yes, good job. His father, Marlon, is an incredible dad. I've seen fathers involved with their kid, but he has a read on his sons that is unbelievable.
My dad is always encouraging me, pushing me. He always believed in me since I was young. I love my dad, and he inspired me. This gift is from my dad. Hey, between the legs here. Hey,
I'm just proud of him as my son, you know, as a person. And he always willing to help other people. If he passing someone, a homeless person, he always asks me, Daddy, can I get $1? Can I get a quarter? He always willing to give. So I know he will always give back to the less fortunate.
I want to go out there and inspire and tell all the people out there who think that they can accomplish something, that you can. And you are going to accomplish your dream. No matter what stops you, there's going to be obstacles and there's going to be people who's going to try to tell you no. There's going to be distractions along your path. Strength, no weakness. Let's go. We're going.
Coming up next.
And it's really about just adventure. Finding your own path is part of the fabric of climbing. Climbing is rooted in its pioneers. They're setting off into the unknown and they're making their way up a face or a mountain, and they're doing this by themselves without knowledge of where they're going or what they might find. My role models in the sport are the people that are going out there without a map and just seeing where they end up. And it's really about just adventure. As soon as you leave the ground and until you clip the anchors at the top, you are by yourself and it's just you and the rock. There is a lot of risk when you set off and you're trying to seek a first ascent, but that's part of the fun. It's fun to be out of your comfort zone like that. It's fun to push your own personal limits. My name is Matty Hong. I'm 28 years old and I'm a professional rock climber. I got into climbing because my parents are both rock climbers. They were kind of rebellious and they wanted to just hop in their cars and go camping and be outside, and climbing was kind of the new thing to do. My dad fell in love with it right away and started taking my mom climbing, and together they went around Colorado and Wyoming and put up hundreds of climbs.
Well, he first started, he'd go to the gym and just wanted to swing around on the ropes. Then he won a little competition. He actually won $500. And so that put an incentive into him that this is actually fun.
Watching both my parents climb when I was a little kid was really motivating for me to see them do moves that I couldn't even fathom doing. I wanted to grow up and I wanted to be a climber just like them, and I wanted to be better than them. Probably around 12 or 13, I think, was really when I finally kind of had this drive to push myself. I was in Rifle, Colorado, which is the home climbing area here in Colorado. And when I was there, I got on a climb that has somewhat of a reputation and is a bit difficult.
We were both working on a route in Rifle, Colorado together, and he did it literally twice as fast as I did it. And then I knew it was all downhill after that.
That really inspired me, and that was kind of the starting point for me in wanting to progress as a climber and wanting to keep going and wanting to push myself harder.
Coming up next.
On-site climbing is when you walk up to a cliff for the first time and you've never been there and you don't know anything about the climb, you don't have any information. It takes a lot of dedication. You know, you have to be in the gym 4 or 5 days a week. Even though climbing's a very individual sport, you're always leaning on the people around you and you're always counting on them to just motivate you every day. One of the people I climb the most with is Margot.
Okay, start here.
Yeah.
And this one, the yellow.
Got it?
You can use any foot down.
Margot's someone that's gonna push me. She's gonna show me new workout routines. She's gonna do things that I can't do.
So much comes down to encouragement of the community and the people that you're training with. Something that's nice when you climb with someone a lot, you learn their level, you learn their strengths and weaknesses, and so we push each other, we help each other train.
We've been going recently to this place called Tension, which is a local climbing gym not far from where we live. It's called a spray wall when the wall is covered in holds and there's no actual direction of where to go. But it allows you to make up your own stuff and to create your own training routines. And it kind of keeps it fresh every time you go in. My dad is the type of training partner he's reliable. If I need someone that day to climb with, I can ask him and he'll say yes. It's no longer head to head anymore, and He's been an amazing support system where he's going to put my goals first, and that has been huge in my life. It's great. He's not competitive unless we're playing ping pong.
Can't handle that, can you?
This past March, we built a climbing wall together, and he was, of course, yelling at me for everything I cut or screwed in wrong, but the wall turned out great, and you know, it's been a really useful tool for us the past few months. With climbing, you're up against two things. You're up against the rock and yourself. This is a sport of mental strength. That can be the hardest part of climbing, is believing in yourself. It really teaches you a strong work ethic and just how to pick your head up when you may just be really discouraged. You have to be able to hold your composure for a long period of time. Finding something that's hard is really, really motivating, because that's what climbers are looking for. On-site climbing is when you walk up to a cliff for the first time and you've never been there and you don't know anything about the climb, you don't have any information, and you just go. It's like solving a puzzle as you're picking up each piece. You don't have the image of the puzzle in front of you, you just have one piece. If it doesn't fit, you gotta find another piece, you gotta switch hands, you know, move your feet around, move your body. I really love on-site climbing. I love finding my path. I started carrying a camera with me when I would go climbing, and with climbing there's so many emotions that get built up, and it's such an internal battle for us. You can find some really powerful images in our sport that aren't just climbing photos. It could be someone right before they get on the wall or right after they get on the wall, where they're really showing these emotions. One moment I'll never forget is when Margot climbed La Rambla, and she became the first female to climb 515. I was only able to capture a photo of her once she got off the route. That image has spoken to so many people, and it's these in-between moments when you're not necessarily climbing that are so powerful. I'm lucky to be able to call myself a professional climber. It's a gift that I can go travel the world and I can just go and climb rocks, and it's grown into more than just a career for me. It's a lifestyle, and it's my greatest passion.
I hope Maddie doesn't get burnt out with climbing or trying to succeed as a photographer. Critical on keeping your focus on what you want to accomplish.
If I'm climbing in 10 years from now and I'm not happy, then I'm doing something wrong. It's not so much about the physical challenge anymore, but it's more about the experience.
Just one day down for these future stars. Tomorrow they'll be back at it again, working and training. Because when you want to be the best, there are no days off.